Instrument cluster has been reinstalled. Got to put the steering wheel back on now. I don't remember or know the torque specs on this, so this will be good enough. 22 millimeter though is the size. All right, shouldn't be coming off now. Perfect. Alright, spark plugs are back in, torqued down to about 24, 25 foot-pounds, which is about 220-ish inch-pounds, give or take. So, let's see. Well, some of it works anyway. Let's see if the rest of it works. Does it start? If so, we can do the combustion gas test. Well, it does start. One sad part is the tachometer is not working, and it sounds like crap. But we'll test some exhaust gas, and at least we'll have an idea what's doing. Try to record this as best as I can by myself. Got the fluid in there. This is a carbon monoxide test. This thing has a blown head gasket. This fluid will change colors, like a greenish, yellowish, nasty color. So I got my little apparatus up here sucking the air through. So if this doesn't change colors, then we don't have head gasket here. As you can hear, it doesn't really sound too healthy. In fact, the engine's vibrating a bunch isn't a pretty good indication too. But I think we're good on the leak test. I don't think we have a head gasket failure. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes, and this thing's about to stall. But no head gasket failure at least. Okay, so something curious just happened. I just unplugged the idle air control, and now it's running better. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean the idle air control valve is bad? Maybe. If I plug it in, it's going to stall out. See? So I think the idle air control valve is bad on this thing. I guess I could replace it. I'll do some research. Alright, so after messing with this thing for a minute, here's what we got. It's not smoking at the moment. We still have no tachometer, none of that works, so it's going to need a new board, but honestly, as long as the speedo and the odometer work, who cares, right? The other thing we got going on here is I let it run for a considerable amount of time with the idle control valve disconnected. It ran very high idle, but it was running. It didn't stall, so what I planned on doing was plugging that back in and causing the engine to stall. So I plugged it back in, and now it's running fine, which is odd. The other thing is we seem to be slowly losing coolant. It was full of the line, now it's down. It's odd. So we go underneath to see what we got going on down here. We do have some leaks. We have an oil leak, and what appears to be a coolant leak. So the coolant, I can't tell where it's coming from. The water pump, I think. I can see it kind of, if you look, it's dripping down. So it could be the water pump, or it could be higher up, maybe. I don't know. I replaced this last year, the hoses. So I don't think it's leaking from here. Let me see if I can get a light on. Alright, so now we got a little bit of light, but I still can't really see where this is coming from. so high up there. It has to be the water pump, I'm guessing, because this is the crank. So that right there where the fan is the water pump. Can't really get a good line of sight. But I think we either have a loose hose on the water pump right there, maybe? Because this is moving the fan, so that's the water pump. But I can't see if we have a leak hose we're leaking out of or what. That's what the paper looks like now. So, have an oil leak we need to fix. Well, that could be, I don't know how fixable that is. That might just be one of those things where we have to add oil on a regular basis. This is probably fixable. If it's the water pump, then not that big of a deal. But we'll see what it's doing, I guess. So, alright, I guess I'm going to shut her down now. I think we've learned all we need to learn until I can really get under it and confirm what's going on. There it is. Leak from somewhere. But I think it's got to be the water pump. What else could it be, alright? I don't know. If you sit there, you'll see it drip. It's easier if elevator. If I can jack this thing up, I can probably see. I don't know, maybe. Alright, so here we are. Speedo works, odometer's been working. I aired the tires up. Nothing else works, of course, still. But we are driving northbound 6167. We're headed to Arnold. It appears that coolant leak, since I can't diagnose it, I'm going to assume it's the water pump. And since I ain't got time to be fixing that, I got some vacations and what coming up. I'm going to drop this guy off at a mechanic. I'm going to have him do the water pump and the fan clutch that I bought, since that's going to have to come off anyway. And then I think this thing will be road ready. We'll be ready to ship off to New York for the owner. So we're this close to getting rid of this guy. And I guess I'll ask him if he wants me to replace the board in this so his actual instrument cluster works, and if he wants me to do his door handle or not. Because we have to do the old, you know the old deal, reach your arm out the window and open the door kind of deal. But, I mean, it's running. I'm driving like 60 miles an hour, no problem. So, and as for the no fuel gauge, the odometer at least works, so I guess the technique is going to have to be refuel it, reset the trip odometer, and then about every 150 miles or so, refuel it. That way you know you never run out. So, that'll be what he has to do, I guess. But I'm going to have him do the other mechanic do the water pump, fan clutch, and then I will go ahead and do the engine oil, and then that's it. We should be golden. So, alright, that's it for now. That's all we can do with this guy in the moment. Peace.